Hi guys, this is Antonia from Unlock Your Riches, and I know it's been so long since I was last on the forum, but I just wanted to say hello, introduce myself to those of you that I don't know, and also put a name to a face. So I wanted to also let you in on how things have been going, because of course, even though it's been quiet on the forum from me, I just wanted to show you what it is, well, not show you of course, but just let you in on what's been going on. Now, of course, my website's unlockyourriches.com, and at the moment it's a blog site, and of course I've got the wonderful Jennifer helping me out, who's going to be turning it up and basically turning it into a membership site, which is awesome. So that's going on in the background as we speak, which is just fantastic. So thank you very much, Jennifer. But also, Unlock Your Riches is basically a resource for those transitioning out of corporate life and want to find themselves an alternate income before they obviously leave their paid job. Now, the reasoning behind all of that is that my story is I was in corporate life and in a job that I hated my boss, hated everything about it, hated the commute, everything. It was just painful, really, really painful. And actually, to be perfectly honest, I was given the choice of redundancy, and I could take the redundancy and go. And I know it's a situation that a lot of people find themselves in nowadays, and it's not necessarily by choice. But rewinding 12 months before that redundancy happened, I had actually made a plan to source some more money, and that by ways of doing that was through property investing. So what my husband and I had been doing for the previous 12 months has been learning about property investing, going out, buying a property, renovating it, and selling. So that's really what I want to show people how to do, not necessarily in property, but just other ways of being able to bring income in and getting them through, I think, a lot of chaos and just fuzz and a thick fog that surrounds, you know, what do I do, life after corporate or life after a paid job, which is really hard. So that's really what Unlock Your Riches is all about. So as you can see on the blog, I've been just blogging loads of posts. I've got the opt-in up there, which is, you know, break free of corporate life. I'm realising now that I'm having to go back over my list building courses that, you know, magnetic list building with Carrie. But that's purely because I started it and I never finished it, so I need to just go back to the beginning. And that's really what I've been doing with her bootcamp stuff as well, is just starting all over again, going back to the beginning and working through it. And I must admit there's a whole world of value of doing that if you're not already, is going back over the stuff that you've already learned, because of course now that you've taken some action, you will be able to go back and sort of say, okay, yeah, well I did that, but oh, there was something that I didn't really listen to. So I'm doing that at the moment, and there's just so much stuff that's coming out of the woodwork, which is just awesome, so that's just been great. But it's not all been easy. It's all fairly simple, as you know, Carrie puts it. It is simple, but it certainly is a tough road, tough journey that my husband and I have found ourselves on. Now he's also doing something similar. He's got his own website up and running as well, or at least the makings of. It's due to be launched in the next, we hope, in the next week or so. But there's been some really, really tough times, and so much so that I posted on the forum a few months ago, and I just really wanted to personally thank the ladies who responded to my plea for help, because it really helped me. And for those people who are going through some tough stuff, it is so worth sharing the pain, or at least putting it out there, because then it's like writing down on a piece of paper. When you can't sleep at night, you've got to get your notebook and you write it all down. And so at least the thought has been taken out of your head, it's on paper so you don't forget it. And that's what I did with the tough stuff, is just that I was like, oh, what do I do? I'm really struggling and all that kind of stuff. So I posted on the forum, and I had some lovely responses from you ladies, so thank you so much for helping me in that way. It has meant a huge amount to know that you were there, and that I got some response from you, and it's going to be repaid to you in multiples. I absolutely know it. And that's where I also wanted to talk to you about something that I've come across that I know is going to be, it's a huge resource for me to get through the tough stuff, but it's also something that I know can be of not necessarily help for you. It might be, absolutely, but it's also going to be help for any one of your clients or customers. There is a link below, and I'm going to be wide open about it. It is an affiliate link, so of course I could be making some money from this, which would be awesome, because that's just really exciting. But at the same time, it is something that I deeply, deeply believe in, and it's called Mind Movies. And I know that it's something that Carrie used in, you know, and still does through thebossmovie.com. And it's the viral video, it's the putting the pain points into something that basically people can sit there and go, yes, that's what I want, that's what I'm striving for. So yeah, the link below will explain some more. By all means, click on it. I know it's going to help you. You get 6 free videos or movies sort of to you straight away that you can download, and you can pick whichever area is of most importance to you. There's 4 there which absolutely struck a really, really deep chord in me, and I can't tell you, I watch these every single day because it just keeps me going. It keeps the motivation, it keeps me going through the tough stuff. So I highly, highly recommend it. And as I say, actually, it's an Australian fella who's done this, and it's with his partner as well. So go the Aussies. Even after 5 years of being here, I must admit that it's soon to really become our home. On the end of this month, we're actually going to be made citizens, which is awesome. But yeah, so go the Australians, and it is absolutely fantastic. I highly, highly recommend it. In fact, I can't recommend it enough. But in the meantime, obviously there's heaps of other stuff out there. Have a look, if you wouldn't mind, do me just the massive favour of taking a look around my blog. See if there's anything there that strikes you that, you know, I could do better. I really, really appreciate it, and really would highly regard any of your feedback. It is of great importance to me. It means that I can then know where I'm going wrong. I can then grow and learn from any of the opportunities from what may be. So ladies, thank you so much. Gents, I know you're there too. There's a whole world of opportunity coming up. There's a whole world of opportunity now, and I really hope, as well as as sure as Carrie does too, that you're taking the action to harness all of this, and it's just going to be awesome. And I really, really hope to be meeting some of you, maybe even in October, back in Texas when Carrie has a big get-together. It would be awesome to obviously just meet some of you yourselves and put more faces to names and things, but also to network with you and see how we can help each other, because I know there's a whole lot of people out there that I want to connect with, purely because I know a whole lot of people here that can really either not only help you, but also expand your businesses into potentially places of the world that you hadn't even thought of. So yeah, thinking big is awesome, but also there's some real gems in getting through the tough stuff as well. It's the fact that you keep going, that you just sort of get back on the horse and keep going, is absolutely fantastic, and it takes a lot of courage. So I know that I can't get off this horse, no matter how much I want to, going back into paid work, even if the money is just not there and I have to go back into paid work. I know that I'd only really been suppressing my true calling and my true purpose, and that is really to be helping other people. And I'm sure you are exactly of the same ilk, that you want to be helping other people too. So absolutely go for it. And that's it. Thank you so much for listening. It's really great to meet you, and I certainly hope that we get the opportunity to talk again soon. I'm on Twitter. Speak to you later. Bye.